This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com, featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
It's KFI AM 640, and you're listening to The Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. You know, Belly, you know what I'm thinking about doing tonight? I'm sure you're interested.
What's that?
I'm thinking about getting in my car, because I grew up in the Encino area.
Yeah,
I grew up around Magnolia and Balboa and the Encino Flats. We were flats material.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah, they were. They were the flats.
Flats versus what?
The mountains, the hills.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
So you were the
Hello?
Well,
Hello?
I didn't know.
Yeah, we're in the flatlands.
Okay.
Well, when it's like, look, this piece of paper I'm holding real flat. See, that's flat.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I tilt it, see that?
Oh, that's interesting.
It's like
the
on a hill.
visuals help.
Yeah. But I know Encino like the back of my hand because I used to drive limousine, and I had a lot of friends who lived up in the Encino Hills, so I could drive with my eyes closed through the Encino Hills. I'm thinking about driving through tonight and taking video and seeing what the hell's going on in Encino.
I think that's great.
The only problem I have, I don't want to be the guy driving around Encino at 10 miles an hour and thinking that I'm going to be coming in next to rob them. So what do I do? Should I put a yellow light on top of my car, one of those flashing yellow lights?
Do you have one?
No. Why would I have one? I bet Tony has one. Tony, do you have a flashing light you could put on top of a car? I bet you do.
Not with me here.
But you do at home. You probably do.
I mean,
you could make it.
Yeah.
Look, you make flames dance. You don't think you put a light on the car?
I need to remake that box. That thing was cool.
That was great. That was one of the greatest things I ever saw in my life. I mean, Tony had this thing that he invented.
No, it's a Rubens tube. If you look it up on YouTube, look up Rubens tube.
It's Tony's tube.
Tony's tube.
And he
it's
made
100 years old.
He made flames dance to music. I mean, not line dance or do any specific dance, but the flame went up and down with the beat of the music.
Yeah, it's a spectrum analyzer with fire.
Whatever. It was cool. I'm telling you, it was cool. Have you sold any of them?
No. Probably would have made money doing that.
You could make a lot of money doing that. You know, these high-end guys who've made a lot of money in the stock market, they'd buy that in a heartbeat. So, Bellio, I'm thinking, should I do that or not? Do you think it's cool to drive through Encino and sniff it out or not?
I think anybody helping to patrol the area is helpful.
Okay, I'm doing it then.
Do it.
I'm going to drive through Encino and report back. I'm going to take video and see what's going on in Encino.
And you're one of the good guys.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that woman's getting her safe back with her mom's jewelry. I might pick that up tonight.
No.
You know?
No.
Dive into her house and pick up her safe.
No.
I know where she lives.
Leave her alone.
I know that corner.
You should just go make sure she's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Mom's jewelry sounds good. And then I could sell it to that, who's the guy that on the station that buys all the jewelry? Vince or Vil? What's his name?
Gil?
Sal. Yeah, Sal. What's his last name? Sal DeGenova, or is that right? That's close. I'm going to take all that woman's jewelry and take it to Sal and pawn that for 40 cents on the dollar. Think I get fired for that, Bellio?
Yeah.
If I'm going to Encino tonight, stealing an old woman's jewelry and giving it to Sal?
Yes. And you should.
They got to catch me first, And then I can get a Joe's Pizza while I'm out there. You know what else is really good is that Mulberry Street Pizza. I'm going to write down my top pizza places. All right.
You're all about the pizza.
I know, but it's good. Okay, Joe's is on the top 10 list. And then Mulberry Street. Mulberry Street. And then pinball in Burbank is really good. Baroni's is awesome, is sensational. So I'm up to 4. What was the one you liked? Tiramisu?
Terra Mia in Tustin.
Terra Mia, new shorts. Terra Mia shorts. Terra Mia shorts. Terra Mia. All right. Tony, add to this list. What's your favorite pizza place?
Ooh. Rances in Costa Mesa.
Rancid?
Rances, R-A-N-C-E-S.
Oh, R-A-N.
And Tony's Little Italy in Placentia.
Oh, Tony's Little Italy. They have one in North Hollywood.
Oh, really?
Oh, I don't know if it's the same one.
I think
It's
Chicago
great.
style, right?
Tony's
Tony's is takes an hour to cook and all that. Yeah.
Okay, Tony's?
Yeah.
And where is that?
In Placentia.
In Placentia. All right. Maddie, any good pizza place you recommend?
I think Prince Street Pizza I like.
Prince Street? Where's that?
He's getting his headsets. He was not prepared.
There's a few of them around here now. Like there's one in Huntington Beach.
Prince Street?
Yeah. No.
Oh, Tony's.
He thinks it's on Sunset.
Yeah, there's one on Sunset too. It took over
Sunset.
an old Arby's, I think.
Okay. What about you, Brigitte? Any good pizza place?
Well, let's see. I can't eat dairy, so good pizza place is, not that good.
You know what? I was lactose intolerant too. Are you lactose intolerant?
I am.
Okay, I was too. You know how I fought it? I ignored it.
Yeah, I can't do that. It's really a problem for me.
Yeah, it was a problem for me and my wife
Very
for a while, for a long time.
Since I was a kid.
Yeah.
But good pizza place, I will say, Fresh Brothers has pretty good
Fresh Brothers is
vegan
good,
pizza.
yeah.
So, well, I
Fresh-
actually don't make it vegan. I put pepperoni, so dairy-free, I should say.
Okay, Fresh Brothers is really good. So wait, let's go back to this lactose intolerant. I had that, and I fought through it by just drinking milk and eating cheese.
Oh, no.
And
I was doing that my whole life, and no.
I was a mess, too.
Graphic for radio, guys.
I was a mess. It was a mess.
It's
And
not
I
even
and I
worth
fought
it.
through it. I fought through it.
Last time I ate pizza, I was in Italy, and I was like, nah, this is fine. And then I took those lactose pills.
Oh, the
and
pills. I
just-
buy those at Costco
Oh
by
my God,
the
but then my whole
truck.
system is poisoned, so don't
Oh,
recommend.
no. You know who else has that too? Kennedy. Because I said to her, we bought pizza one night, and Kennedy was still working here. I go, hey, Kennedy, have a slice. And she goes, no, I'm lactose intolerant. I'll be a mess. I go, just have one anyway. She goes, did you hear me? And she started yelling
That's how
at
I
me.
feel. And, when the Fork Reporter had a lot of food here, they'd always have these amazing dishes. And I'm like, I don't even dare to try anything.
What about you, Angel Martinez? Any good pizza place?
Oh, Biagio's in Lake Forest.
Biaggios.
Gios.
All right. Biaggios. In Lake Forest?
Yes.
All right. All right. If anybody wants to do a talk back with their favorite pizza place, hey, Bellio, how do they get a hold of us?
You go on the iHeart app and hit talkback and record your 30-second message.
Yeah, they'll have it at it's already almost 7.
Tomorrow.
We'll have it at 6:45. It'll be
Maybe.
great. And then tomorrow, Michael Jordan or Magic Johnson. Who's the better player? 1-800-520-1534. Call us and tell us who you like. What your favorite pizza place is. That'd be cool. But I will say that Joe's is number 1 for me. Consistently unbelievable pizza. And I never get anything free out of it. I'm not banging away, hoping to get a free pie or those peppers on the side or cheese, whatever. I'm just telling you, Joe's Pizza in L.A. is sensational. So buzz on out. And Mulberry Street is great, too. Mulberry Street is unbelievable pizza. I think even, who's the guy that does one bite only? Everybody knows the rules.
Dave Portnoy?
Dave Portnoy. He
Yeah.
gave Joe's a super high grade when he was out here. Super, super high grade. And then, like an idiot, on Saturday when all the pizza places were closed, I went and bought a frozen pizza at the supermarket. It's all crap. Even the ones that look good on the box, once you take them home and you cook them or microwave them, whatever, it's just all crap. I have never, ever had a frozen meal that I thought was anything less than S. or anything more than us. They can't produce frozen meals that are good. And it's been decades. Nobody has it down. Every time, it never looks like it does on the box, and it never tastes great. There's two things that are lacking in frozen meals: taste and looks. Other than that, they got it made. At least they have the frozen part down. That's all they get down. That's all they have. But anyway, try Joe's, Mulberry Street, Pinball, Terra Mia is good. Rancis, I'm taking your word for it. Prince Street, Tony's, Fresh Brothers, and what did you say, Angel, in Lake Forest?
Biagio.
Biagio's. All right.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slip covers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
Listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
You know, when George Lucas sold... let me see if I got the number right here. Lucas sold Star Wars. Let's see, Star Wars to Disney for how much money? I think it was $4 billion. Let's see here. Yeah, $4,500,000,000 or $4 billion. I don't know, 4.05 billion, whatever that is. So $4 billion. George Lucas sold Star Wars to Disney in 2012 for 13 years ago for $4 billion. $4 billion. And I said on the radio, I remember this, Disney, that's the dumbest move ever. Star Wars is over. It's never going to make any money. It's impossible for you to recoup that $4 billion. Well, Disney probably thanks God every day that I'm not running Disney, because they bought Star Wars and now it's worth considerably more than it was when Lucas sold it. And let's do a quick whip around. Tony, you got the whip around music? It's worth today. Let me see if I got this number right. Okay. All right. I have the number. What is Star Wars? They sold it. Lucasfilms sold the franchise to Disney. How much is the Star Wars franchise worth today? According to AI, the Star Wars franchise is estimated to be worth blank amount of money. All right, let's do a whip around. What is Star Wars worth today? Let's start with Bellio. Bellio, what do you think Star Wars is worth today? The whole franchise.
$200 billion.
$200 billion. All right. Angel.
I'm going to go with $20 billion.
$20 billion. All right. Tony.
It's less than zero what Disney's done to it.
Right.
What they've spent and what they've made, come on.
Okay, so zero. Okay, I think you're...
I'm the one who's actually right. AI's wrong.
I think you're wrong. All right, let's... Brigitte, what do you think Star Wars is worth today?
Oh, Lord. $1 billion? I don't know.
$1 billion. All right. Maddie.
4 billion more, 8 billion?
8 billion.
Clearly, I have no clue.
Okay. All right. All right. So Lucas sold the Star Wars franchise, all of Star Wars, to Disney for $4 billion in 2012. The Star Wars franchise today is estimated to be worth $68 billion.
I was close, guys.
Whoa.
So who won this? I think Angel. Yeah, Angel wins.
Coming in at 20 billion, I won.
Yep, you were $48 billion off, and you won.
Yeah.
That says something about the rest of the people on the program, I believe. Off by a lot. Tony, you were off by 68 billion. Bellio, you were off by more than 68 billion. You were off by
I had higher hopes for that sale.
you were off by 132 billion. Wow.
Angel, I don't know if I'd laugh.
I think she
bet
just
if
did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Smoked you.
Too bad Crow's not here. He probably would have won.
Yeah, Crozier's at home celebrating his birthday. And, you know, like I always approve of, you know, anyone takes their birthday off. That's what I did in 3rd grade.
Stop it.
Yeah. His birthday. So George Lucas back in the news and to open up his brand new museum. I don't know if you saw this in downtown Los Angeles. He's built a museum in downtown LA. It looks like one of the spaceships on Star Wars. And it's the size of an IKEA, and it's going to be filled with artwork that he owns.
George Lucas, over the weekend, the man behind some of film's most fan-favorite franchises, made his Comic-Con debut. Can you imagine The Godfather going to Comic-Con like that? Queen Latifah introducing the legendary filmmaker to the panel where he dropped this announcement about opening a museum.
I've worked with hundreds of illustrators in my life, and they're all brilliant. They're all...
Wait, is this Lucas? Is this George Lucas or George Gascon? Sounds like George Gascon.
I've worked with hundreds of illustrators in my life, and they're all brilliant. They're all great, but they don't get recognized for anything. So this is sort of a temple to the people's art.
George Lucas has looked like that for like 40 years.
I know.
Like.
Yeah, look at that rendering, by the way.
How cool. And you can imagine the stuff that he's collected over the years.
Oh, my God.
He says he has 40,000 pieces of art since his college days. And what he wants to do is just leave it. You know, he wants to leave it in this. It's the Lucas Museum of Narrative Art.
And it's down near the Coliseum in Museum Row down there.
And it's set to open next year.
Looks
in
like
Los
a
Angeles.
spaceship.
Yeah.
You should have done the Millennium Falcon.
Exactly.
That would've been cool.
Yeah. It does look like a spaceship. That was the idea behind it. She picked up on that.
And it's set to open next year.
Looks
in
like
Los
a
Angeles.
spaceship.
Yeah, it is. And that's the design right there.
Next year
Looks
in
like a
Los Angeles.
spaceship.
Yeah.
And that thing over there, oh, that looks like a Coliseum next to it. Yeah, that is the Coliseum.
Looks
In
like a
Los Angeles.
spaceship.
Yeah.
What does that look like over there? It looks like a tree. Yeah, that's it. That's a tree over there. All right, this portion of the show is being brought to you by Advanced Hair. One-day treatment, life-changing results. Make your appointment today at advancedhair.com. Also, real quickly, our very own Heather Brooker is going to be performing stand-up this Friday, Bellio. You should go. You should go and support her.
You should go too and support her.
All right. It's at the Ice House, closer to you than me.
Actually, it's closer to you
Whatever.
than me.
Okay, let's dump that. It's not closer to me at all. It's far as hell.
In Pasadena?
Yeah. It's
Really?
I live in the very west.
In the flats
in
of
the west
Burbank?
end of Burbank. And this is the east end of Pasadena.
Oh, that is way closer
It's like
to
a
me.
2-day
you're right.
trip. So she's going to be there this Friday, August 1st, at the Ice House in Pasadena. She's a very funny young lady.
She is very funny.
She's great. And you can get your tickets now at icehousecomedy.com. Icehousecomedy.com. Or go to heatherbrooker.com. BROOKER. Heather, I think you can knock that out, right? Typical, as they say in police lingo. Whenever they say a name on the air, on the radio. Heather, typical. And then that's the typical spelling of it. So, Heather Brooker, this weekend. Brigitte, do you think you'll go?
I don't think so because I'll be here, guys.
Oh, that's right. You'll be working Friday, huh?
I will.
Oh.
Well, not Friday. I'll be here Thursday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, so you're off Friday.
I am,
Oh,
but I
so
don't
you
know if
can
I'm
go.
going to be able to go because I have my kid.
Oh. You know what? If you're really daring,
I'll bring her.
you would.
Actually, Heather might let me bring her. I'll just stash her in the back.
How old's your kid?
3.
Oh, yeah. She's definitely a great material. But if you really were ballsy, you would go to the Ice House. You get there a half hour before, and you would drink a half gallon of whole milk. before you walked into the show.
That's the joke. I'll just stand up there with her.
And just bang. Bang. All right, Heather Brooker, this weekend, this Friday, heatherbrooker.com at the Ice House Comedy. It starts at 9:45. So that's the late Squarey show. There's going to be a lot of comics working blue at the 9:45 show. Angel, you should go. It's close to you.
Okay. I'm going.
You guys never support anybody like I do here.
Oh, my gosh.
You don't support anybody. Tony doesn't. Matt doesn't. Bellio doesn't. Brigitte doesn't. But she's got lactose thing going on. But you guys, nobody supports anybody at the station except me. It's weird. I always have to carry the load. Always.
Wow. You're such a hero.
I think I am in a certain on a certain level. You know, I mean, you know, you got to go to Heather. You got to support her. You know, she's an up and coming great stand-up comedian. She's going to be famous one day, and you guys are going to kick yourself in the ass that you didn't go.
She's already famous.
Well, let's not, you know.
Whoa, that's not very supportive.
Wow.
I'm telling you, I mean, she's going to be like a Maniscalco one day. Your
support has limits.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. But you should go, Bellio. You should go. Seriously.
You go, Tim. Love you, Heather.
Now we're fighting over who's not going to go. You go. You're going to see that crap. You go. All right. We're live on KFI. More now with Christina.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
We've got, man, there is horrible news everywhere in the United States. And I don't mean to bum you out, but it's stuff that you're going to want to know to make sure that you're up and keeping your family safe and knowledge. You need knowledge of what's going on. There was a shooting in Reno in a casino that left several people hurt in a Reno casino. Then we had the shooting today in New York City, that's left a police officer with NYPD killed. Horrible. And then we have this story coming out of Miami. 2 children are dead after Miami boat collision. It looked like a barge collided with a sailboat. And I'm going to play you a little audio of this. And when you're on the water, we had that boat accident that happened in Marina Del Rey over the weekend, where that big yacht ended up smashing into the concrete wall that's surrounding El Torito right there on the wharf. And nobody got hurt or killed in that. But boating is getting more dangerous simply because there are a lot more boats out there. There are a lot more people with expendable cash. They're buying boats. Perhaps somebody, is having a few, because what's boating without drinking? They go hand in hand. But you can't drink like you used to be able to when you're boating. That is looked upon as the same as a DUI while you're driving. And if anyone gets hurt while you're drinking and you're the captain of the ship, you're going to prison for a long time. It's not the old days when it comes to boating, where you get 12-pack or a case of beer and 2 friends, and you go out there and knock the case off. That's not happening anymore. But let me play this for you. This is a horrible crash. Miami boat crash leaves 2 children dead, out just for a sail in Miami on a beautiful July afternoon. It's beyond horrible for these parents.
This is the moment a picturesque day at a children's sailing camp turned to tragedy in South Florida.
Part of a submerged sailboat with missing children.
Authorities say a barge struck a sailboat carrying 5 children and an adult this morning in Miami's Biscayne Bay.
Do have Miami Beach Fire Marine out as well. They're responding with fireboats.
Surveillance footage obtained exclusively by NBC News shows the barge toppling the much smaller vessel. The U.S. Coast Guard says all 6 people were recovered, but a 7-year-old girl and a 13-year-old girl both died.
I've never seen so many ambulances, dive rescue, I couldn't even barely walk. It was so crowded.
The horrific crash sparking a massive response. Divers and police boats swarming. The barge carrying a crane sitting in the water for hours. Tonight, the Miami Yacht Club telling NBC News the sailboat was from its Youth Sailing Foundation summer camp, a program for children ages 7 to 15. The club writing it's devastated by this terrible tragedy. Meanwhile, authorities are investigating how this could have happened.
Jesse joins us now live from the scene. And Jesse, the barge we see right there, that's the one that was involved in this crash?
That's right, Tom. We've seen authorities around it throughout the day. It has been sitting in this area for hours. And just a short time ago, the Coast Guard told us this update. The sailboat involved in this crash, Tom, we're told, is still right now underneath that barge. Tom.
Oh, that's horrible. The parents just have to be beside themselves. And when you're sailing, the rules of the water are that the sailboat always has the right of way. But that doesn't mean that boats can't crash into you. You have the right of way, but if a barge doesn't see you or a big boat doesn't see you, it can slam into you, doing 20, 30 miles an hour. And as in this case, that's devastating. And now, a family who is probably well off. I mean, they belong to the Miami Yacht Club and they're teaching their 7 to 15-year-old kids how to sail. Their lives have been turned upside down forever. They'll always remember being out on this day and when that happened and how it happened and how could that possibly have happened. This barge, screaming through the waters there in Miami and not seeing this big sail. It looked like a lark. It looked like it's probably a 18 to 20 foot sail on that boat, and it slammed right into it. It broadsided it. So the whole sail should have been visible to the captain of that barge. Oh, they're going to do an investigation, and God help that captain if he was on anything when that happened. That's going to be serious prison time if that's the case. It might have been just a simple accident, but it didn't look like that barge ever slowed down before it hit that sailboat. So somebody wasn't paying attention. And when you're in Miami in the summer, you've got to constantly have your head on a swivel, like in Marina Del Rey or in Huntington Beach. When you're traveling through the harbor there, you've got to constantly be looking, especially for kids, on rafts or sailboats in this case. It's very easy to run into these little guys out there with very little experience.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
In these boats. Just a horrible story.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
All right, the Tesla protests continue outside the Tesla diner in Southern California. That's on Santa Monica between La Brea and Highland. I don't know if that's going to be a staple where, every time you go to that restaurant over the next 4, 5, 10 years, there'll be people out there, but they're out there all weekend. And I wonder if that's deterring anybody from going. Maybe. I don't know. Let's find out some more. Tesla protests outside their brand new restaurant on Santa Monica Boulevard in Hollywood.
Activists once again calling for a boycott of the company. Last night's demonstration marked the second night in a row of protests. The diner and charging station opened less than a week ago. Organizers say they're outraged over CEO Elon Musk's involvement with the Trump administration.
The fact that he would come and pull his big company out of here, take them to Texas and pretty much say, you know, screw California, screw Los Angeles, and then all of a sudden plop a diner down here. It's not a good idea, and this place might be doing very well right now because of tourism, but I guarantee you a month from now, it's not going to be, and we're not going to stop until he does something about it.
We are also hearing reports the
Well,
diner has caused traffic.
That's the threat. They're not going to stop protesting this diner until he closes it down. Is that what's going on?
Going to be, and we're not going to stop until he does something about it.
Okay, they're not going to stop. That might close the business down. It might. I don't know. Not really good for new business, you know, when the city of LA is closing so many restaurants, Kohl's downtown, a lot of diners closing, a lot of places reducing their hours, and he opens up a brand new restaurant, probably not making a lot of money on it, but a great opportunity for some people to work, make some money. A great place for people to go to meet other Tesla owners, and they're going to try and close it down.
We are also hearing reports the diner has caused traffic issues in the area. Some neighbors tell us since it's opened 24/7, they're hearing constant honking.
Oh, that's the worst.
And those who live in the area complain they can't park or safely cross the street.
Oh, man. Yeah, it is an odd place to open up a restaurant on Santa Monica. It's already very, very busy in that area. And the people, you know, there's no parking anywhere around there. You know, if you have an apartment or a condo or even a house in that neighborhood, you're always looking for parking. Always. That's all you do. When you leave in the morning, you wonder when you get home if there's going to be parking, how far you're going to have to walk to get to your apartment. You know, you get lucky sometimes. There's a spot right in front of your place or, you know, half a block away. But parking is a big deal in that area. All right, the Hall of Fame baseball, Major League Baseball Hall of Fame, the class of 2025. Let's see how many of these guys we know.
Major League Baseball added to its Hall of Fame roster yesterday. 10-time All-Star and Golden Glove winner Ichiro Suzuki becoming the first Japanese-born player to be awarded baseball's top honor. The slugger was just one vote shy of a unanimous election. Also inducted Cy Young winner CC Sabathia, his 3,000-plus strikeouts, ranks third most by a lefty. Let's go lefties. Plus all-star closer Billy Wagner, who played for 5 teams during his career.
That's another sign you're getting old, when the guys that you watch growing up are getting into the Hall of Fame.
That's right.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah, you know, when you know, this happens to everybody in their, 40s, 50s, or 60s, the day you get older than everybody on the field, it does make you feel old. The day, if you're an NHL fan, there was a day where you turned older than anyone else playing hockey. And you feel old. You do. I mean, the oldest guy playing right now is probably, I don't know, maybe Corey Perry. He's probably one of them. He's in his 40s, late 30s, or I think he's 40, or turns 40 this year. He'll be playing for the LA Kings. And I think he might be the oldest guy. But when you turn older than all the guys on the ice or the basketball court or the football field or baseball field, it does make you feel a little older. It just does. All right, there was a horrible story coming out of Lawndale, but we got to keep warning you. Got to be safe at night. This is the second time in the last month there has been a death at a 7-Eleven. Remember, the first one was this young lady who was working at 7-Eleven, and her boss beat her, put her in a coma. And I believe they finally, pulled the life support machine, and she had passed away. So now in Lawndale, a fatal shooting inside a 7-Eleven. Inside.
The call to the LA County Sheriff's Department came in just after 8 last night. A shooting inside the 7-Eleven on the corner of Prairie Avenue and Manhattan Beach Boulevard. When deputies arrived, the Sheriff's Department says they found the victim in the back of the store suffering from a gunshot wound. Paramedics pronounced him dead. According to detectives, the victim was buying something to drink when the suspect entered the store.
You know, I've been to 7-Eleven a million times in my life. A lot of times, you know, you're there after midnight getting a snack. And I've always felt very safe inside a 7-Eleven. Outside, not so much. But inside, and now there's been a person shot inside a 7-Eleven.
They exchanged words, then got into a fight, and then the gunman opened fire. The suspect got into a vehicle and fled through a nearby alley.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate to hear about this. It's very hard to hear about this. And I come here all the time, so, you know, I don't know, it kind of shakes you up a little bit, but, you know.
I'm with the guy. 7-Eleven, always a safe place to go inside and get something to eat.
Hopefully everyone will just get along and everything will be fine.
Yeah, guy's got high hopes. High hopes for LA, right? Pretty simple man like me, right?
Hopefully everyone will just get along and everything will be fine.
Yeah, well, except for the guy in the 7-Eleven that didn't make it.
The Sheriff's Department says they don't have a description of the suspect they're looking for. The victim's name has not been released.
This guy, if that shooting happened the way they said it did inside a 7-Eleven, he's on 40 different cameras. There are cameras everywhere in 7-Eleven.
The 7-Eleven has been closed as detectives wrapped up their investigation here and store employees cleaned up. Regulars we talked to today told us a murder at their neighborhood convenience store just hits too close to home.
How much does this put the thought on your head? Just be careful.
Be careful. Yeah, the hard thing about it is just be careful because anything can happen, you know. At the time of the moment, I'm glad I wasn't in there at the time, and so, you know, that's what's happening.
I was going back on my way from work, and then as I'm driving, I saw a crime scene. I was kind of curious what the heck is going on at.
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's absolutely everywhere. You cannot get away from crime in LA. All right, Bo Kelly's up next, right here on KFI AM 640. Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. Now, you can always hear us live on KFI AM 640, 4 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and anytime on demand on the iHeartRadio app.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.